I have a question. I was born in Colorado City, Arizona. I'm actually the nephew of a man that a lot of people may know, Warren Jeffs, and the FLDS cult. It was a Mormon. Yeah, that. He's in jail. He's my uncle. And I want to know, I'm moving back into that community because I feel drawn back there to be there and to infuse it with some new life. And things are changing and things are, people are coming out of it. I understand the role that he played as far as the contrast goes. But I've seen that for some people, it takes a long, long time for them to stop talking about the negative or damning him or whatever.
Longer than your physical life has.
So, yes. So my question is, how would you, Abraham, speak of him to another when that subject would come up?
We wouldn't.
Okay.
Because, now,
okay,
this is a really important conversation. You understand, we know you do, of this receptive mode.
Yes.
So let's say that you are in the receptive mode and that you are interacting with a lot of different people. Most of you are interacting with a lot of different people who are in different receptive modes of their own. So let's say that you are tuned in, tapped in, turned on, and you are understanding source and life and creation, and you're wanting to communicate it to someone that you care about because you're related to them. But they're not where you are because they've been in protest, they've been in defense, they've been reacting, and so they're not anywhere near where you are. But you have this feeling that you'd like everyone to feel what you feel and know what you know, and so you want to tell them, and so you say what you know, but they hear what they hear, and they cannot hear what you know in the way that you know it.
Yeah. Okay.
People say to Esther all the time, oh, the world is waiting for you and for Abraham, and so why don't you get yourself out there? Why don't you get a television show? Or why don't you? And Esther says, because I like law of attraction to do the work. I don't want to assert myself into an environment where those who are hearing can't hear, because there is a misunderstanding, which is what this man would like to say to everyone. You misunderstand. You misunderstand. Look at the way the world looks at that without having any firsthand experience about what any of that is, you see. Esther gets letters every day. Oh, you are so brave. And Esther says, I am not brave at all. I don't go where it's scary.
Except for in the R8, right?
Say again?
Except for in the R8, right? Push the envelope.
That's never scary. She never goes beyond what she knows she can accomplish in alignment, you see. There are a lot of teachers in this room like you, and there is often a feeling of wanting to return to your roots, because there's a feeling of appreciation about being here and about what you have come from, you see. But we just want to leave you with a really strong idea to consider, and that is that once you get a hold of this understanding of how you create your own reality, sometimes you translate that personally to believe that that means that therefore I will go out where others are not in harmony and I will bring them to harmony. And that's not what law of attraction is about. Sometimes the perfect harmony is you going one way and them going another.
Right.
Because you did not come united with others in the attitude that there's strength in numbers. In fact, usually there's not strength in numbers, there is weakness in numbers, because when you think about what we've been talking about all day here today, that your power is in your alignment, and if there are two of you, you are less likely to be in alignment than if it is just you, and if there are three, even more likely. You see what we're getting at? So we're not encouraging you to do or not to do anything. We just want you to understand that what you are feeling is the call of your inner being to who you have become, and this is coming powerfully forward to us, to you, from ancestors that we can't even identify. Oh, your power is in your now, not in your past. And your power is in your now, not even in your future. Your power is in your now. And that power is in coming into alignment with who you are. And then what's in your vortex and what you really desire will come about.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I have one more question. Several months ago, you mentioned that you would be doing some like mastermind groups or something in Salt Lake City. Have those developed, or
No,
I would
not yet,
love
but
to play in one of those.
Esther's creating the schedule now for next year.
Awesome.
And plans some things there.
Awesome.
And a lot of other places. You are so intoxicatingly calling, Esther.
I love this. I love it, love it, love
The
it.
thing that Esther is wanting to manifest is many more Saturdays and many more Sundays in every year.
Just more time to have fun.
More of this, yeah.
One other question. I have this one particular person that was very, very close to me. She was like a mother to me. I actually called her mother. Her name is Kathy. She's passed. She's croaked, as you like to call it. And I have other family members that have croaked as well. But this one, she was also someone who infused my life with my passion for music, playing and singing and things like that. Her name is Kathy. And she is the easiest person, non-physical, for me to align with.
She is the energy. There were others, but she is the energy that was emphatically saying, there's no power in the past.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love her so much.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's mutual.
I think good times are ahead.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to play with you guys some more. I am just, seriously, I feel like I'm on visiting a rock star or a president or a god or something. It's exhilarating, and I love it. I want to milk it.
It's what it feels like to come into resonance with who you really are. It's your own resonance that you're feeling. In other words, you are crediting the way you feel with your interaction here with us or
I
with
know that's
Esther.
not the case, though.
But what it is, this is the excuse that you're giving for this feeling, but it is the feeling of coming into alignment with who you are. That's what it feels like. That's what we were talking about earlier. Come into resonance with the feeling of prosperity and then watch what happens. Come into resonance with the feeling of anything that you desire and watch what happens. That's where all of your power is, you see. Really good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.